A student here on campus who's racing to the finish line. We have the details.
And a new edition of Texans on Main Street where Bryce asks about March Madness.
Plus the new superintendent of Northwest ISD. We have the details. I'm Ian Rigney.
And I'm Julia Hurst. All this and more coming up on NHSTV Live.
Breaking just last night, the Northwest ISD Board of Trustees held a special board meeting where they unanimously voted and named the lone finalist for our new superintendent, Dr. David Hicks. Dr. Hicks is currently serving as the superintendent of Sherman ISD and has been in that role for the past 6 years. Dr. Hicks said, "Children are the focus of everything we do. As educators, the potential to change the world happens every day inside the walls of our schools, and I am happy to live out Northwest ISD's core belief that kids come first." If Dr. Hicks is appointed as our new superintendent, he will start in the 2022-2023 school year.
This coming Monday, there will be some entertainment in the PAC. Northwest High School Theater is putting on a lip sync battle on April 4th at 6:30 p.m. Come watch your classmates battle it out for the best performance. There will be lights, dance moves, and music. Tickets are $5 for students and $10 for adults. You won't want to miss it.
Now, if you're a current senior, you can now order your honor cords up to May 6th. Their cost will be $10 per cord, and requirements can be found at the link below. They will take 2 to 3 days for the orders to process, and once delivered, you can pick your cord in the East office. Any further questions, you can email Ms. Ponce at eponce@nisttx.org. Speaking
of seniors, we have many talented students here at Northwest, and everyone holds their own story. NHSTV reporter Madison Mollenauer got the story on a senior whose family holds a special talent.
A student here on campus with an interesting hobby outside of school. Emily Dixon is a senior here at Northwest. Her and her family are involved in sprint car racing.
So like with my family, I grew up like on the dirt track, so I kind of knew everything about cars, or race cars at least. And so whenever my sister got into carts, it just like automatically just kind of like clicked. My dad's like, "Hey, do you just want to work on the car?" And after that, I just started doing it. And so that's kind of just like in my head, I guess. I don't have to think about it. I just start fixing the car, do whatever I need to do. And it's kind of like second nature to me.
It is an incredible opportunity for her to say that she's been a crew chief since she was 14. And they get to travel to races and meet a lot of cool people.
People get to say that they became a crew chief of a sprint car at the age of 14. And like, we get to travel, especially like when the carts, we went to Knoxville, Iowa actually, to English Creek. Like, we race with people who, like, their parents, their uncles, their grandparents are all big name racers. And since they're racing carts, you get to race carts against so many, like, amazing racers.
She enjoys being able to work with her dad to fix cars and change things with the car during the races if they need it.
With my sister, once she comes out from, like, hot laps or heat races, she talks to my dad and I, and we figure out from, like, her saying, like, "Oh, it was too loose, it was too tight," and how the track is, like, she'll be like, "Oh, there's ruts, it's slick, it's taking down rubber," and depending on that, my dad and I will set up the car for like a different type of track each time.
She's in charge of all of the mechanics of the car to fix anything they might need and keep the car in good shape for the season.
For the sprint cars, I power wash the car, I do the tires, do the stagger, do the gearing, change the oil, put the fuel in the car. I just like mostly everything physical with the car is what I do.
For NHSTV, this has been Madison Mollenauer.
Thanks, Madison. It's amazing to see what some of our students can do here on campus. Now, more on that topic, Jack is here in studio to update you on everything sports. Jack?
Thanks, Julia. Good morning, Texans. Let's get right into your midweek sports report. Boys golf played in round 1 and 2 of their district tourney, and they got 7th place overall. Girls golf district tourney starts round 1 today at Bridlewood Golf Course. They also play in their second round if they qualify tomorrow. Moving from the course to the softball diamond, softball played yesterday against Richland, winning 2-1 with a home run from Sydney Zinnan in the 7th inning and a home run from Alexa Reyes to win the game. They play again on Friday at Richland High School at 7 p.m. The baseball team played last night against Lake Dallas and lost a close one 5-4. They play again on Friday against Lake Dallas at Texan Field. Moving into March Madness, after 4 hectic rounds of the tournament, there's only 4 teams left. The Final Four is set, and the first matchup is, no surprise, the number 2 seed Villanova playing number 1 seed Kansas. And on the other side of the bracket, the underdog number 8 seed UNC is set to play number 2 seed Duke. Continuing on the topic of March Madness, Bryce went out and asked you guys some questions about your brackets on this week's edition of Texans on Main Street.
All right, so I'm here with
Anaya Potter.
Kylie Dawson.
Dr. Gordon.
Coach Gaines.
Daryl.
All right, and who do you think is going to win Final
North
Four?
Carolina.
North Carolina?
Yeah.
So what would your pep talk be?
Okay, so I would tell, that person right here to just drive to the basket.
What team do you think is going to win March Madness?
I have Kansas.
Duke.
You sure?
Yep.
All right, so to ensure Duke wins, what would your pep talk be? Here's the stage.
All right, guys, you know what?
Behind back door. So you won't see anybody. And so, bro, once this person gets the ball, you pass it up to the top of the key.
Kansas, I'm begging you. I'm in first place right now, and if you win, I need the $500. I'm begging you. Please, 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 please. Gas is very expensive.
We are TNT, and that's the most explosive thing to man. That's what you are, that's what you are, that's what you are.
Duke, for sure.
Duke, you don't think you're going to win all?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so if you were Duke's coach, what would you tell them before the game?
Don't get dunked on, lock up and shoot. That's all.
Boom. There's a 3. That's the end of the game.
That's how they're going to win?
Yep.
1-3.
But, yep. Oh, yeah. 3-0, pretty much.
University of Miami, the U.
Okay, so hypothetically, they still do win. What would your pep talk be?
Congratulations. It's your first time making it to the Elite Eight.
We finna go out there and blow it up. Let's go.
Yeah!
Who's in the Final Four?
You just said it.
Oh, Kansas.
Kansas? Mm-hmm. You sure?
No.
Kansas.
Kansas? So what pep talk would you give to ensure they're going to win?
You can do it.
That's it? Just those words?
That's all they need to know.
Tune into tomorrow's show for a new episode of Car Talk with Chris.
And how one group on campus is working to help celebrate Easter in the community.
Thanks for watching. Have a great Wednesday, Texans.
This has been NHSTV Live.